Hello girls. All right, so tonight I am going to take my starter, which more than doubled, which I'm thrilled with how it looks tonight. Look at that, it's a good one. And I'm going to start a loaf of bread. So now I'm gonna switch to my quart jar, and the ratio is 1 part starter, 5 parts flour, 5 parts water. And that's how it is even with just having a starter. But if you're gonna make bread, I want 12 grams of starter. I don't know where my spatula went. Here it is, probably because I used it this morning. Okay, so I want 12 ounces of my starter, or 12 grams, excuse me. And it still is not a lot. Oops, that's 14, 15, so I want a little less than that. Okay, so I'm just going with 15 and it'll be fine. And this is either going to become discard. No, it's not. I'm sorry. 5 grams of it absolutely has to become your new starter. And then the rest is discard. I was hoping I would have enough for 2 loaves of bread and discard, but I'm not sure that I do. So I'm going to see. Okay, so then 12 grams starter. I want 10 grams of my rye. And then I want 50 grams of my bread flour, so a total of 60 grams of flour. And now zero it out, and I want 60 grams, of water. And I have 72. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna add a little bit more flour because I don't want it to be too thin. Because I had a little bit more starter to begin with. Then I'm going to mix this up. I'm going to scrape down the sides because this, I want it to rise overnight. And then tomorrow, it's going to get nice and tall. And then I'm going to add more water and tons of flour to it. And then start doing the stretching and folding. So I'll put my lid in here. Mark my jar. And I want this when it's more than double too for the next step. And for me, it's 8:30. How pathetic that I'm getting ready for bed at 8:30. And I can't get to this until much later in the morning tomorrow. And if it rises and sinks significantly, I can't use it for bread. It just becomes discard, which is fine because then I can do it another day. But hopefully it won't by the time I get home. So now we're gonna set that aside. But then I need to make another starter. So back here I go. You know how to do this though. not even going to walk you through this. It's 5, and then 5 and 20, and then 25 grams of water. But you have to make sure that you make another starter, because if you don't, you won't have one. So tomorrow morning, I'm going to leave this until I can get to it later in the morning, but I do have to feed my new starter in the morning. All right. Have a good night. Bye.